Alright, welcome to day... Well, it's technically 3 already, but I ended the last video with saying that, didn't I? So, you know what the deal is. This is day 3. We're going to try to get another level up, get some improved tools. We'll scavenge the food that we need. Other than that, we're going to try to be starting to work on an actual base. And one of the main benefits of such a base is that we should actually be able to mine at night and do something with it instead of just sitting around. Did I never loot this nightstand before? Okay. That seems fine. Oh look, it's morning. 84 food right now. I don't know if it's below 75% or below 75 that it starts cutting into your stamina regeneration. Alright. We're on the hunt for a few more zombies if we can find them. Guess there's too much to hope that we just would happen to have a small zombie horde here. Probably should like place a frame and upgrade it in front of stuff or something like that. Maybe that's the play. Have I looted this place? I feel like the answer is yes. The door's open. Yeah, I've looted a lot of it at least. Is this the watery ditch? Yes. We can use that to make the duct tape we need. Oh, there's more water there. Where are my zombies at? Is the real question. Feathers. Destroyed cement mix or anything interesting here? Just some stones. That's the forbidden land. We must never go there. Zombies apocalypse kind of peaceful. As soon as I say that, the zombie's like, I'm gonna eat your face. You see we're doing 21 damage each right now, right? Come on. Oh, it looks like it's a crawler over there. Was that door unlocked? It'd be kind of funny if it was unlocked and I just chopped this down for nothing. Oh, it's totally unlocked. Whoops-a-daisy. Nothing really in here. Come on, there we go. Bring on the zombies, I await you. Got an iron sledgehammer just for the grins of it. I'm gonna maybe experiment with this very slightly. Probably a horrible idea. That leads out the front door, so that's fine there. Tempered blade schematic, I'll take that. Metal spikes mod, I will definitely take that. Yeah, now we're talking. Club damage increased, lowers armor rating as we hit. Armor double pocket. Well, this has already been quite productive. I feel like there's some stuff hidden under there. Forge schematic. Okay, we don't actually have to spend a point on the forge quite yet. I mean, we're going to need to eventually. I see people everywhere here. Come on, zombies. Wake up. Is there something metal I can hit? There we go. Dinner bell. Oh, come on. I hate those times when it doesn't look like they've recovered, but then they hit you anyway. That second hit right there, that was 100% on me. But before that, there's definitely a hit that did not feel justified. I guess there's no stash room here, or is there like... Oh, I see. I guess you need to build your own bridge out. Oh, come on. Down. Level 5, hooray. Let's get minor 69er to start. We need some... Need some plant fibers first. I don't think there's actually any reason to grab this in here, but I'm checking. Alright, we already see the damage going up there, don't we? An iron fire axe. Well, we can play around with it, I guess. So it does 51 damage for 20 stamina. Our stone axe, which is quality 1, does 20, but it also swings. The stone axe swings about twice as fast and uses less than half the stamina, so... yeah. Do more damage to wolves, I'll take that. Helmet light mod, definitely will take that. Hello. Armor pocket mod, switch that. Can this have an armor pocket? Switch this around. I think it only goes in armor, so I don't think it can affect anything else. No, it's fine. Scrap armored chest. We're not going to be much of a mobility hit, is it? Minus 6% and release of stamina per second. Yeah, if we wear heavy armor, it'll be better than that. Blueberry pie we can eat when we need it. Ammo pile. Trash. So we're already doing 27 damage instead, so that's already a nice improvement. 27. AK-47 machine gun schematic. Problem is that if we have all the parts to make it, presumably we'll want to invest in a better one. Look at that, we can two-shot paper. Isn't that amazing? Sansamon for more red tea. Now, hot diggity dog. A new stone axe. Does 30, so yeah, that's a nearly 50% increase in that alone. Okay. Shun. Shun the traitor. Yeah, getting this, like I said, is like a 45% increase or something in harvesting speed just by itself. So, it's definitely worth it. Honestly, it might be worth... Did I bring the iron shovel? I did, okay. Well, when we have, like, the bacon and eggs, that should last for a few days, I hope, right? I mean, that's part of the hope. And then, if we got to 6,000 stone, we could get a huge XP burst. That's gonna take a while at this rate. We don't have any stone, that's right. So right now, we're dealing 54 for 20, so that's little over, it's like a 2.75 roughly. This one is doing 42 for 16, so that's also little over 2.5, so that ratio is probably about the same, so I guess we might as well use this for now. Digging up cobblestone and cement. As soon as we get another mod, I'd like to replace one of the mods here and be able to put it in the tools so they're better. Okay, well, there's another zombie over there. And a chicken. The real question is, can we catch the chicken? Yes. Red tea, how are we looking on water? 84. It says it restores 24, does it? Yes, so technically we just wasted a small amount there, but it's fine. Water's not the problem right now. that's right. One of the big problems, we don't have a repair kit in Forged Iron to repair these, so once we use these up, it's just used. That's not going to go very well, as expected. Got a lot of digging to do. Oh yeah, the other thing is that this reduces the stamina cost by the fact that we're doing this. That's enough for quite a bit of cobblestone there, which is about enough for 20 frames so far, I believe. I'm just not going to use the sledgehammer. It's probably perfectly fine, but harvesting this with full miner 69 and like I'm sure is pretty glorious in terms of the stones per swing. Not that stone's really any kind of constraint long term with how much there is to dig. Once we get all these frames placed and start upgrading, our XP is going to shoot up a lot. So the smallest base I like to make for single player has traditionally been 4 by 6 on the interior, which means it's 6 by 8 on the exterior. I might just make it an 8 by 8 just to... Maybe I'll just do 8 by 8, whatever. I'm now starving. Normally I wouldn't mind my health going down a little bit, but we're only at 58, so I'm going to go ahead and eat that blueberry pie. It will restore a lot of health, as well as restore our hunger. How much we got there? We got, well, we'll need at least 640 just for the foundation. Okay, that's enough for the foundation there. That's probably worth it. There's another zombie. Come on, pal. We need to go, yeah, that's the wrong direction. We need to go northeast as we explore the town. It's an interesting statue. Very classical. I think I might have even found some new eggs or something here, which is nice. Okay, so we put the meat and the eggs over there. take out some of the construction materials here. Specifically, well, I guess we already took out everything we care about over there. The plant fibers is what I was thinking. So that can go there. Seeds are really whatever, though. Painkillers. Guessing we might have brass trophies over there, or we don't have them at all. That's cool too. Feathers. I found more iron arrows, it looks like. More chrysanthemum, but we still have 5 red teas, so we're okay on there for now. We don't have more of that armor yet. Oh, we do have murky water. So since we have murky water, just going for it. Yeah, let's just I'll use up half the bones, but that's the main thing as far as I know the bones are used for. Besides the Cam of Sham very far down the line, so we'll get those done. Okay, here we got plenty of other water there. Guess we need to add on another there. Did we actually ran out of stone, it looks like. That is interesting. Okay, well, guess we need to get some more stone. It's all good. Look at this, ready-made sources of stone right here, so convenient. So we're getting 22 stone from each of these right now. Interesting, good to know. Okay, that. Let's do a comparison on the axe versus stone axe. So, stone axe swings at about twice the rate. We'll compare the damage per hits. So this one is doing 30 damage per hit. That fire axe is doing 65 damage per hit. So the fire axe looks like it is a very, very marginal improvement to cutting down trees. Very. Which means I might as well. Stone axe is about a 3-to-1 on the stamina cost, though, and the stone axe is less than that. So you're spending more stamina for about a 10% increase in harvesting rate. Does not really seem worth it, so I'm probably just going to use this till it breaks, and then probably not bother with them again. You know, you'd kind of think that the iron tools would be very good, right? But no. Okay, we got iron and nitrate over there, so I think I'm going to actually set up my base. Let's do that like here, shall we? It's a nice flat ground. That means we have those mines that we can dig during the day if we want. Maybe go a tiny bit further over. I like this. Let's do this. Why? I mean, any of this is good enough, honestly. It's not like it really matters too much exactly where. You just want flat ground, so line of sight. Run room for enemies to spawn. There's plenty of room. We'll chop down the trees and everything here eventually. moss on the ground being annoying, though. Okay. One down. Hungry. This is exactly what the concern is. So this gives us so far 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. We'll do 2 more this way. Why? I feel like it. No real reason. Repairs, honestly I'm just going to scrap it. If we can get enough iron without it. Craft a stone shovel to replace it. I think I saw a zombie over here just a moment ago. Thought I did. Little sneaky guy is disappearing into the fog. Alright, that also means watch our XP bar go. Look at that. So the stone shovel, at least, I think is actually a noticeable decrease in speed, at least. We need just a little bit more. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Need 3 more this way. Okay. That aside. The other big downside that's not as apparent right now, that once you get a few mods, you can stack them all in the stone axe and you can use it for everything, versus needing to split it across, you know, a shovel, well, not shovel, but instead of having to split it across pickaxe and fire axe, it can all just be one. This is probably a little bit bigger than it needs to be, but upgrading it gives more XP. I hate these little pieces of grass. Thinking maybe we do have a chunk of cobblestone. You know what I think we might do? Is this, wait, am I short 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7? I'm short over here. 6, 7, 8. Now it's raining. We have on college jacket. Apparently gives us 10% run speed. That's interesting. Each of these cobblestone blocks has 1,500 hit points. If you can hear me over the thunder. So this will level us up here. So I'm gonna get another point in minor 69er. And now we actually need stone. Okay. Hello. The water is considered too low here, so we're getting a penalty. I really think it needs to be clearer sooner if they're giving you a stamina penalty regen instead of you having to notice the difference yourself there. Okay. That's iron rocks. Got a lot of different rocks over here, a lot of different potential mines we can use. Yeah, and we have the flashlight. Look at that, like double iron or something over there. So now we were doing, what, 30 before against the wood? Now we're doing 36. Yeah, 36. Let's replace this here. So now we're doing 38. So, that 30 to 38 would be close to a 30% improvement still, so all else equal, it's better to put 2 points in minor 69er first rather than the mother load. Exception being, of course, right, the fact that you get more per boulder with the mother load, so if it's rarer materials, then that's better. But what we're doing here and this is probably as good or the best, basically. Apparently that minor volume 5-ing that we got, the first time you make a stack out of any material, so like iron, wood, nitrate, coal, stone, lead, you get 18,000 experience for the first one, then like 9,000, then like 4,000, and it keeps going down until eventually it doesn't even give you 100. But it's for the XP alone, it's really worth making that. That book is a huge XP boost if you have enough raw materials, which seems to be the main goal of doing it. Because otherwise, you're storing stone 5 times as efficiently, but that only matters if you have stacks upon stacks. Might have to finish setting up this base tomorrow. Almost certainly we'll have to. We're starving. Wants us to eat. Okay, that sucker. Yes, I could switch the brace from the club to this, But if we get attacked by zombies and then I wind up dying because I didn't do 10% more damage with the club, I'll be a lot more annoyed than if the mining's a little bit slower. So the next 2 points we'll put in Motherlode it won't make us break down the rocks any faster, it'll just give us more each time for each rock we break down. Which again, in some cases, especially like trees, is its own form of saving, because that means you don't have to run to the next one. For something like this giant rock, that matters a little bit less. So this will restore 7 health, so let's go ahead and eat that. So we're basically getting, looks like pretty much 2 rocks most hits. Each rock is worth 2 XP, so we're getting like 3.5 XP per swing in effect. It's not a ton, but it adds up over time for something we're gonna do anyway. Okay. Let's do 2 more rock breaks, then I'm gonna go back to digging over there. Let's keep digging over here now, and we'll want to cut down the tree. Remember those old days when we started off doing like 30 damage per swing, I think is what it was? I mean, it was 21 damage per swing, that's what it was, 21. We've already gone from 21 to 38, and we only have spent 2 out of the 5 points in Miner 69er, and have quality 3 out of 5 tools, so we don't have any. There's like mods that increase damage against lumber in particular and stuff like that too. We're also now 4-shotting this instead of 5-shotting it, so that's 25% improvement in how fast we can dig. The whole point of investing into like the Miner 69er and stuff, this is a quote, I think it's attributed to Abraham Lincoln. He says, if I was given an hour to cut down a tree, I'd spend the first like 50 minutes sharpening my axe. So, seems relevant. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. You can see why I said I was worried about food. By the time we were done building this, we're gonna have to eat the other food as well. We're gonna have to start dipping into the bacon and eggs, which again, totally fine. We have other food there, but it means that in a day or two we're gonna have to probably dedicate scavenging specifically to food again. Then on a personal level, it kind of feels bad that you're going from full health to starving in like 1 day's time. How much we can get done before nightfall tonight. We're not going to even try to stay here for the first horde night, I don't think. We're going to build a separate, like, cobblestone tower for that. I'm hoping I can have a forge up and get enough iron bars to help with the other thing, which is probably just going to be like a 4x4 or a 5x5 thing of cobblestone. It's going to be the idea. So, let's see. Probably going to have the exit be here, facing south, because it kind of... Do I want the exit to come from over here? I feel like I want the exit to face south, just because that's where we're used to going back to. So I'm going to do that. No particular reason other than I feel like it. So you can see we're losing health slowly. Every block of clay looks like it's worth 20 or 22. Okay, that's fine. And we're out of stamina because we're low on water. Drink red tea gives us efficient digestion and increases our water above, or our water level above 75%, so we don't get a penalty from there. But again, part of the question is that we get the warning for the low food. Why don't we get a warning for low water, saying, hey, start to take stamina penalties? That, or they can put, like, you know, markers on the bar down below, maybe to show you when it crosses over, like a dot or whatever at every 25%, if that's what they're going to do. I don't know. Point is, it shouldn't be guesswork to know if you're taking a stamina penalty because you don't have enough water. Oh, it's broken. Alright, that would make sense. No, well, let's get the next level of layers of wall out here. If we can get up to the next level, then that's a nice bonus, yeah? Get minor 69er up. Let's get some more wood frames. That means we're going to need more lumber. Also fine. Like I said, I don't expect this base to be finished here at the end of day 3, but I'm hoping by the end of day 4 we can move into this. So we can go up on the walls and shoot down at zombies if needed. Not what I meant to do, but not the end of the world. It's starting to come together nicely, though. We got left enough for 3 more blocks. We're gonna need more lumber. Yeah, out of lumber. More lumber, please. So if we get like 120 lumber from this, maybe? 150, okay. That's enough for about 20 more blocks. So let's upgrade this first. It might give us the mother node, so we go from 150 to 180 it should be. No one saw that, right? Good. There we go. Mother load. Ironically, we're getting the ability to be able to build a better base and faster after we've already built the base, so, you know, irony. I guess we're not done building it, but we've gathered a lot of the materials for it. Okay, we're down to 17 lumber, so let's get some more. So last time we got 150 out of the big tree of 1200. This is 900. So if you applied the same ratio, you'd get 75% as much, but I suspect it's going to... So are they going to really do it that precisely? Well, that would have been 110, so it's not precise, but it's not that far off. So we should get like 180 now. Again, we won't break rocks any faster, but we will be able to gather more per node. 180, there you go. About 5 minutes before night falls. We can definitely finish this by tomorrow and set up. I'm gonna make like another 100 frame shapes. That means I should get more lumber again. What more eggs? So any tree you chop down seems to give roughly the same amount. It used to be that the better trees, the bigger trees, were a lot more efficient. Lumber's plentiful, and we'll be able to start our own tree farm soon if they are called sometimes. Also, let's go ahead and eat that. Stop the starving for a small moment at least. So at the end of day 3, we might be level 8 if we manage to build a bunch more stuff here in the last few minutes. Let's see how much else we can do. Water's still fine. I should make this smaller probably, but I'm not, because I don't know, maybe the extra room will come in handy. I don't exactly know what it'll hold in store for me. We're doing on cobblestone, 480 it looks like. Keeping a few small stones so we can repair our stone axe. We need to do at least one more layer on top of this, and I need to assess and see how we're looking. interesting how they have the counter positive going up down there and the negative counter next to it. They have those separate. Now, it used to be that they were different, so you'd see the counter going up, and then it would tick down as you got rid of the items as well, so it would show you the overall amount that you had gained since you started. But I get why they probably wanted to show this to be clearer. Said we were, so that's going to be our don't touch it block. Yeah, we need 2 more layers going up. Can we do it? I don't want to be upgrading in the middle of the night upstairs, as I'm worried that it's going to make too much of a ruckus. I think we're going to have to cut and run to safety here in a moment. We're not going to quite make it to the next level. Alright, this is hopefully the last night we will have to cower like this. Stone axe, fire axe, I'm just not that impressed with, especially now that I have quality 3. Stone axe. We have, I don't know, have we even kept any cans? Well, now we'll have some cans, I guess. That'll allow us to start doing forged iron, but the forged iron will mainly be for iron bars and repair kits for the firearms, I guess. Like, I think we could make more iron arrows. There's that. Okay, iron arrows is good too. Got some stone left. Got another 4 eggs. Okay, so let's get the bacon and eggs done. It'll take 218. Master Chef, do we ever get... Okay, so it's not until strength 7 that we get 20% less ingredients, so in theory we could make a little bit more bacon and eggs if we could save 20% of the meat at least, but that's kind of low priority right now for sure. I can make some more red tea. Do I not have any other chrysanthemum? Guess that's it. Some red tea in there. That should be enough. Then we want this glue to use for anything other than duct tape. Apparently you can use it to make paper later on if you have enough bones, I guess. So there's that. Oh, and you can use it for pipe weapons. Well, there are a number of uses, but I think duct tape is what we're going to use it for now, so I'm just going to go for that. We got nearly enough ammo for nearly 250 shots if we need that. And what does a forge require? Reminder. Small stone, we need more of that. Leather, duct tape, short iron pipe. Okay, 1, 2, 3. We have over 250 arrows, actually. Is it 5? 10 leather. Bottle of acid. So at this point, we just need, we need to go smash like 2 rocks, and then we'll have enough for that. Okay. That's our forge stuff. Again, unfortunately, the forge tends to be less useful. I can still make labeled crates and the like with it, and use it in nails and stuff, so there's that. And we've managed to go up, on average, 2 levels a day, though I think we went up like 3 levels today specifically, because we hunted some zombies at the start, then were able to repair or build the base a lot. Which, as you've seen, does add a good chunk of experience. And then so tomorrow, we'll transfer over our items, hopefully, relatively quickly. And once we transfer that all over, we can still leave this place up here, obviously, but we'll get better chests as well over there once, not necessarily right away, but in the near future. Alright, so we got 9 bacon and eggs. I'm gonna go ahead and grab these. And 7 red teas. Since we're not doing anything right now, I'm gonna go ahead and just drink a normal boiled water. Which it says it gives 20. Oh, that did in fact give 20 there, okay. So that's overkill by 8, but again, we have plenty of water. That's not a problem. We can get as much water as we care for. Food will be the problem. We do have bacon and eggs, which give 36 food each, as well as 18 health, so that'll help for a while. That should last maybe, if we're lucky, a few days. But then we're back to either needing to scavenge food or start burning through this other stuff, which isn't that much. Okay. This is coming along pretty well, though. Let's just get some more small stone, make the forge. And again, the forge is mainly going to be getting iron bars. As I said, the iron, if you've seen, the iron tools are not that impressive, especially given you can just repair the stone tools with 1 small stone. They eat up more. They do more damage for swing, but they often swing slower, and their stamina ratio is often worse. So I'm hoping the steel tools might be worth it, but I've been underwhelmed. I feel like I could use a stone axe and a stone shovel like the whole game and not really notice the difference. Or much of one, at least. It's like if the stone axe is about 2 attacks a second, and I think a stone pickaxe is about 1 attack a second. And you get to the point where you can 4-shot like 500 stone with like a level 6 iron pickaxe, I think, with some mods. Which means you're looking at like 4-ish seconds, right, to mine, maybe a little faster. The stone axe, on the flip side, I think can be 9-shotting stone with the same mods. Since it attacks twice a second, so it's like 4.5 seconds. So, yes, the iron pickaxe is technically better at like 4 seconds or so per stone block instead of 4.5 seconds, but given you need like a whole bunch of forged iron, I think it starts off, how much are we at this point? If we wanted to make a pickaxe, we would need 40 forged iron, which for level 5 would go up to 60 forged iron. We would need 60 forged iron. Each forged iron requires 12 clay, So that's 720 iron, so that's like all the iron we've collected to make one pickaxe that has to be repaired with more iron. Now, you can get loads of iron. The point is that that's a pretty big investment for something that's maybe 10% better after that investment, right? So you have to invest in it, and it's hard to repair, and the net upside of that is it's maybe 10% better. That feels very underwhelming to me. So we still got, if we needed to, we could make like grilled meat, or boiled meat, I guess. But those eggs make the meat go a lot further. We have cans to use for something, I don't know what. And we'll see just how much these Duke's Casino tokens melt down for. It's ironic, they originally were brass. Then I think they became iron at some point, and now I guess they're back to brass. So, how about that? And over here we have a weapon flashlight mod. We have the barrel extender there. The reason we're not doing an extender on the rifle, which apparently was not loaded. That part's not great, in case we needed to use it. Alright, so if we get into a jiffy, we have one shot with the pipe rifle, which does 52 damage. Then we have 4 shots with the pipe pistol, which does 33 damage each. And then our bow shots do 32 damage each as well, with a better sneak bonus. I hear that originally they had the bow was like worse because they wanted to just skill up, and then like the head dev for the game like tried it and was like, this bow completely sucks at the start, like it needs to be better. And so then like they basically made the weapon perks weaker for it. This was like on an earlier alpha, I think. So then they made like the weapon perks weaker, but the bow baseline stronger. But here it looks like they tried to standardize everything, perhaps because it's just easier to get firearms later on. I would not object to trying out the bows more later on, but given how much faster and given how you can save so much more ammo while crushing zombie skulls, and use less stamina while mining, and mine faster, and get better recipes, it's hard not to go strength in a game. Now, if somebody else wanted to go strength and they were handling all the mining, I could do that and go something else, but a friend of mine says the way that I play is he calls it hole digging simulator, and perhaps he's not wildly off the mark in some regards. So we get one more point in mother load. We're still going to need advanced engineering allows us to craft glue cheaper? Shit. We should have, well, dang it. Shouldn't have made that extra glue. Oh well, we'll get more bones. I just need to remember that. It crafts it cheaper and faster. So, but I'll probably get the mother loader next, because then, once we actually seriously start forging stuff, then we can get the advanced engineering thing. But you need like intellect level 6, 8, and 10 to these, which again, intellect perks, you're gonna need like several perks, several days per perk usually. If you get 2 levels a day, then it takes a day and a half to get to get from intellectual to genius and so on. So the cost spikes a lot. I hear you can get around it by wearing an appropriate goggles, like what I have right here is +1 agility. Apparently they're pink. What do they look like without pink? Does that actually make them look different? honestly not even sure there's a difference. I think that gives us maybe paint. It gives us some paint. What can we use paint for? Anything? College jacket, which is what we have. Okay. But we have the run 10% faster thing, so that's not bad. Batter up is something that would be nice to do 10% more damage with gloves. Baseball hats and leather jackets take 5% less damage while wearing them. Power attacks delay slow enemies. Power attacks increase chance of knockdown. I don't know how that connects with the whole Pummel Pete power check knockdown, because you already can get 100% with this, but even now we're at 70, so I wish it was clearer on what kind of bonus to knocking them down that game. Bats and clubs degrade slower. Steel clubs, there you go. It's a long-term goal that'll probably require, like, again, 60 forged steel. Chain modifications. Metal chain mod. And then eventually we get batter up. Power attacks that kill your enemy refill your stamina meter. So if we do a power attack and kill the enemy, then obviously, like it says, you get the stamina meter back. But who knows how long that'll take. It does make this thing, the Sexual Tyrannosaurus, a little less good. The killing blows grant 30 stamina. But on the flip side, it's still also reducing the power attack cost by 50%, so you're not going to run out of stamina trying to kill them with it. And it reduces tool and in normal melee usage stamina by 25% too. And there's the whole thing about investing in the future as well, right? Like, even if something winds up being useless long term, if it like saves your skin now, it's worth it. Okay, we're down to 76 health, so I'm gonna go ahead and eat one of the bacon and eggs. It's really more like chicken and eggs or wolf and eggs, I don't know which. Your health and max stamina go up by level now, so there's that. Alright, we're going to stop this video here. We'll pick up tomorrow with finishing the base. And keep working on improving things. Get ready to survive the Horde Night, all that other fun. I'll see you on the flip side.